For a lot of people, going through a separation or divorce can be extremely confusing. Which door do you go through? There are so many options: mediation, going to court, going to lawyers, doing it yourself. I'm going to break down the most common routes that people take when they're going through a separation or divorce. The most common way people kind of resolve their matters is by talking to each other, believe it or not going through lawyers, not going through mediation, and actually just agreeing to different terms and finalizing it informally. So that is the vast majority of Australians. They deal with their separations in that way. The next step after that is by going through a bit of a more formal pathway, which is either engaging lawyers or going through a mediator in order to come up with an agreement, and then formalizing that agreement themselves. Again, by way of somewhat of a negotiation and agreement. That's what I would call a kind of level 2, where it kind of escalates beyond your ability to kind of discuss and talk with one another, and you have to get a third party involved, such as the lawyers or mediators. Now, if we go to the level 3, which is the next level of escalation, that's when things start to get a little bit more difficult. You're talking about potentially court proceedings and commencing in court. Now, it's important to understand that the majority of matters that actually start in court, they aren't resolved by way of a judge. They actually commence in court, and everybody gets put into a kind of timeline or a timetable of when to file their documents, when to prepare their evidence, and everything is out there on the table. And then the vast majority of these matters, I think it's about 90% of matters that start in court, actually get resolved by way of a negotiation. So you can see this theme of negotiating, it's a common thread throughout the whole process. It doesn't matter if you're in a stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3 type of escalation, but almost all matters that are going through a divorce or separation, they end up being negotiated. So when you are looking for a family lawyer or somebody to engage, or you're going through that process, just remember you're looking for somebody that is able to negotiate the best outcome for you. Like and follow for more legal content.